Hi folks, and welcome to part two of the showcase of completed projects. What you see in front of you is basically Napoleonic soldiers, so we're going to call this one the Napoleonic edition. Start at the back. What we have here is the 1:72 scale project I did for the portable wargaming 1813. Basically designed so I can fight large scale battles with not too many figures, although there are quite a lot there, but I won't be fielding all those at once. So we try at the back. What you've basically got there is a corps. So it's basically made up of 3 brigades and the commander at the front with the corps battery as well. So not a lot of figures, for an entire corps, but yeah, I mean, it works well. The portable wargame rules that I use plays really well for this style of fighting. They're simple in their approach, but there's lots and lots of room for tactics and manoeuvrability. It's also quite good to add on tiny little quirky bits as well, which I have done as well. So this is a 3rd Corps, again 3 divisions, the commander, their artillery, and with them some cavalry. Obviously 1813, the French had very few cavalry, or nowhere near as much as what they used to have. And here's a 3rd French Corps. This one's made up of French, Württembergs and Italians, and a mixture of Confederation of the Rhine cavalry as well, with their artillery and their corps commander as well. So that's mainly the French contingent. And if we move across, this is a large Russian corps made up of infantry and cavalry, with a cavalry reserve, artillery, and of course the corps commander. And then you have a smaller Austrian corps, once again 3 divisions and the corps commander and artillery, with a little bit of cavalry. And then right at the end, these are the ones I basically finished, I think, just before Christmas. These are the Russians, and 2 infantry divisions, the corps commander, and of course the corps battery as well. So they have the 1:72 scale stuff. Figure wise, they're mainly made up of hat and stiletto, but the Austrians themselves and some of the Russians, the Jaeger, but all of the Austrian army is made up of New Line design metal figures, which I think most of the corps commanders of the army as well are also metal figures as well. So yeah, there seems to be an awful lot of figures there, but they represent vast numbers of troops on the table, so great fun. So we're going to move on to the next lot. These guys I recently finished as well. I think the last ones were finished just the beginning of this year. These are 10mm scale figures, and these guys I use for my I did use them for my daily D6 session, which I did during the COVID, when we were all locked up in our houses, and I did a daily D6 battle, one I think it was one turn a day as well. So yeah, that one that was great fun. Damn near killed me, but no, it was a good fun game. I think I did 2 battles actually. But anyway, these are the guys I use, but I have added the full units now to them. So I've added a couple more cavalry units and a couple more infantry, and I think I added an extra skirmish unit as well to finish them off. So that's the Prussians. Manufacturers mainly Pendraken miniatures, but there is a little bit of Lancer miniatures in there as well. I think the Austrians are made up of some of the cavalry and some of the infantry are Lancers, but the vast majority of the figures are Pendraken. So here we have again, this is a slightly smaller contingent, or an allied contingent of the French. These are the Bavarians, and once again similar setup but slightly smaller, only 4 instead of the 6 infantry, only 2 instead of the 4 cavalry, but same amount of skirmishers, same amount of artillery in command. And move over to the Austrians. Once again, 6 infantry units. I think the Hungarian troops are the Lancers, and the German line are Pendraken. The Uhlans are Lancer miniatures, and the Dragoons are Pendraken, as are the rest of the army as well, the Austrians. And same setup. And last but not least, the French. And once again, same setup: 6 infantry, 4 cavalry, 5 line, and 2 batteries, transport, main commander, and brigade commanders. So just slow trot across the fronts. So great fun. Really got into the 10mm painting, which I'm still got a few more projects to finish off in 10mm, which is my English Civil War and the Dark Ages, which are yet to be completed, so they won't be featuring quite yet on the completed projects. But I think we'll leave it there with the long shot. Yeah, as you can see, it's quite a lot of painting done, although there has been a work in progress, but recently I have finished off the last few units. So I shall leave it there, and as always, thanks for taking the time watching the video, and any questions, leave them in the comments and I shall get back to you. Bye for now.